All right, so now we're going to be putting these together, and I'm going to use this accent color to do so. So I'm going to cut another 5-inch piece, which again is too much, but it'll work. So I'm going to line this up, cut down, and I'm going to cut this, whoops, I'm going to cut this down the center again. Like so. And for one piece, it's going to be the trim along the edge here. And then for the other piece, we're actually going to make a kind of a stopper. So I just have, you know, just a card here. You can use your driver's license or school ID. And I'm just going to make sure that these fit in. I have my hand, whoops, at the bottom here of where that one was. So this piece, this first piece is going to line up at the very bottom. I'm going to actually take that away and worry about the piece up here. Because if we don't put something there, then, and that looks good, then the card will slide all the way down to the bottom. So I'm going to take one of my pieces and just make sure everything's basically lined up, and stick it right in here. Then I'm going to line up this piece with the bottom. Actually, let's cut this off here first. And I'm just going to do it freehand because it's all going to be covered up then eventually. Okay. Then I'm going to take this piece, line up my last layer here. Okay. And you want to make sure that you know, I have my card sitting in there. You want to make sure that it's not too far in, the tape's not too far in, that that a card couldn't fit in there. So I'm just going to do, you know, kind of like halfway, if that, on the left-hand side. And look, it's not even halfway. That's all going to wrap around. You want enough to secure it, but not enough that the cards won't fit in. So that's just like a nice little trim there. And I'm going to cut. And I'm just freehanding it. If you want to use a ruler, you can use a ruler. And you have this here. Okay. The next thing that you're going to do is the ID pocket. And again, I'm just going to cut a side here, just so I have a straight side. These are like folders, like a heavy acetate would work, like folder or paper covers, things like that. So clear piece of plastic, you can just get them at, you know, any office supply store. I'm not even going to cut that all the way down. Just rip that. And this is going to be 4 by 3 by 4. So I'm going to cut that 3 inches. Let's just do this. You want to line up your straight edges. Kind of remember which ones you cut. And this is for the ID pocket. And 3 inches. 4 inches. Okay. Let me just trim this up. So now I have an ID, something that's clear. I'm going to use that trim again. Just do 5 inches. I'm going to do 5 inches just to be safe. And cut it in half. Actually, I can do 4 inches. 4 inches, cut it in half. I think there's a piece of tape underneath mine. And actually, it doesn't really matter which side you put this on because it's clear. But one thing I do is I'm going to line this up, and you can see mine's not completely perfect. Okay. You don't want the tape, and I might fix that later. There's a little piece of tape underneath there. You can't see it. You don't want an edge of, see how that's like, there's a little bit of white there, and then yellow. This is my good side, so I can actually have it either way. And then I'm just going to trim this off. You just want to make sure that you're neat with everything that you're doing.